people, bro, like we were talking about earlier, the projecting. White people didn't even consider us human, 3/5 human. That was never our problem. Our main problem is why we considered them human in the first place. If anybody 3/5, look at that behavior. Who eat people? Who would feed a baby to an alligator? Who would do that? Who would exterminate buffalo just so people wouldn't have nothing to eat, wouldn't have a source of food, just to punish people? Who would give people disease-ridden blankets? Who would do this? Who would create black codes? If you walking along the train line, you going to prison. Vagrancy laws. Same thing they doing now. Our issue isn't our humanity. Our issue is trying to prove our humanity to people who don't behave in a humane way.
People are getting tired of this shit. We're getting tired of getting bullied. Meanwhile, back at racism headquarters, I love this video of this white woman, this Karen, complaining about these black kids that are on a porch.
Go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
Yeah, that's what you
do. Go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
You don't even pay for this.
They're like, yo, go to your crib. Go to your crib. Go back to your house. This is where we live. She's like,
crib.
This is my estate.
Go in the crib.
This is my estate. Your estate. Fuck out of here. What is it with white folks just mad that black people live anywhere? If we have an address, you're pissed the fuck off. We have to live somewhere. We're not just magical that you call up when you need sports or entertainment or sex. Yeah, we're not these ta-da Negroes. We have every right to live in places. Where the fuck do you think we're supposed to live? You come to a lot of these black neighborhoods, Latin neighborhoods, and gentrify them and look at them, look at the people that were there like they don't belong there. That's just been your history of taking people's shit and acting like they don't belong there. Fuck you, seriously. And this lady is ridiculous. She's going, what are you doing here? What are you smoking weed? Really? She threw in the drug part. White folks, you smoke, inject more drugs than anybody on the fucking planet. Most of my white friends are always looking for drugs. Always cocaine, meth, with sniffing bottles in their nose, putting shit up their ass. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you on Section 8? Yeah, there are more white people on welfare and all kinds of shit and public assistance. As you can tell, all these MAGA people that are getting fucked in the ass, they're making videos like, I don't have my Medicare, I have where are my food stamps? Out of here. And then she proceeds to come on the porch to fucking hit the kids and they're minors.
What? Fuck you.
Touch me. Touch me. What the fuck are you talking about?
She got knocked the fuck out. It was beautiful. And I do not condone hitting women at all. But fuck her. She ain't no woman. She's a fucking animal. And the husband came, dragged her off. The husband didn't want that smoke. You know, we got a lot of these black kids that we say are rowdy and disrespectful. Now, that's the kind of energy I want to see in those young soldiers. Not fighting each other. Not that black on black shit, that fighting each other shit. Nah, we need to use it for that racist shit. When they come and attack us, that's what we need, young soldiers. And then they got arrested. The husband and wife got arrested because the dude wasn't trying to fight. My man said, let's go, because they was about to fuck his ass up too. I loved it. I enjoyed it because she came and she struck them first. And watch some of you white folks, if you guys see this video, you will literally make an excuse for that bullshit. Watch that. Just because I'm happy that she got knocked the fuck out. That's what should be happening. Because the police can't come to every fight. You got it fucked up. People are tired. I give kudos to those brothers. I hope you see this video. Good job. Save that energy for shit like that.
I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that teaching the truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect, 1/3 of sincere listeners. Alright, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai being the name of His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This gospel is truth, okay? The kingdom of heaven, salvation is for the Israelites and the Israelites only, who are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the ones scattered abroad that may look like the other nations, but your spirit resonates with this truth. All right, the kingdom of heaven, salvation is for you. All right, today's video is going to be titled, Our Issue is Not Our Humanity, but Proving Our Humanity to people that are inhumane, right? And what do I mean by that? So as you can see, it's based off of the last video clips, all right? But here it is, here it is in this society where we're prisoners of war, and we're guests. We're always going to be so-called second class citizens, right? But in that, we've never took it upon ourselves, and I'm not advocating for this. The scriptures say, "Vengeance is mine," saith the Lord. But as a nation, we've never took it upon ourselves to seek revenge from our oppressor, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, but he's been on the offense. Now we know why he's been on the offense. On a spiritual level. Okay, because the Lord put that spirit on him. But these Edomites, they're carnal, right? And they don't even know why they hate Jake. So when you start coming to them with facts as to why they feel the way they do, they don't even know, man. Honestly, they're all tripped out and bugged out why they hate him. They hate on us, man. And they do the most vile acts towards us. Okay, they're still doing the most vile acts towards us. Why? Because we're in his hand. Okay, but the Lord, he's gonna change all that, man. But here it is, Jake, right? Jake, you may go to work, and wherever you work, and you gotta you kind of dim your light a bit. You gotta pretty much you gotta make the people around you, mainly these heathens, Edomites, feel comfortable for whatever reason. They want to feel comfortable around you, as if you're gonna do something to them. How the fuck can we do anything to you, you devils, you Edomites, you other heathen nations? You heathen nations, man, we can't do a goddamn thing to you. Okay, you heathen nations, you can go back to your home country. Your home country has armies, right? That will defend for you, defend for your nation, your people. All right, you Edomites, you so-called white people, you have armies and military structures and systematic white supremacy in your favor. What the hell can we do for you? What the hell can we do to you? We're innocent until proven guilty in this society. It's your word against ours, and our word doesn't mean shit. Okay? You really think that we're going to be carnal? You really think Jake is carnal enough to get down on you people, man? Jake might raise his voice. Okay, what's the fucking big deal? Ooh. Whoop-de-doo. All right? But you like to agitate and come up with this passive-aggressive shit. That's what you mastered, being a bitch-ass nigga. Right? That's what you heathens, you Edomites, with your passive-aggressive bullshit. That's what the fuck you mastered. Being a bitch-ass nigga. Okay? Being a bitch-ass nigga. And you guys have the armies. You guys trying to say, you really and truly, man, on a carnal level, you guys can commit genocide. Rightfully so. And, I shouldn't have said that, but G-side. That's what I should say. You guys can commit G-side and nobody will bat an eye for real. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, the Lord is not going to allow that to happen because that's not part of prophecy fully towards us. But it's going to happen, Jacob's trouble. You know what I mean? But, let's just say you don't want to hear nothing about what a Jake got to say, what a nigga got to say. You don't care what a Mexican got to say. You don't care what a Latino got to say. Right? You can just it's in the power of your hand to take us out, man. And you can just live your life. But you know why you can't do that? Because you need us. That's why you can't do it. You're the devil and you need us. In our kingdom, we're not going to need you. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to need you. Right? You really think, you people really think Jake is a threat. And Jake is not a threat. Jake is only a threat to his own people. You see what I'm saying? Here it is. All in your mind, you have this preconceived notions of black people and this and that. And, especially the Jake man, right? The so-called black man. What it comes down to, you're inferior, man, because our presence alone makes you inferior. You may have all these accolades and, but just off of raw talent, raw aura, essence, being, overall, our masculinity, it supersedes you, man. And masculinity supersedes whatever wisdom you have, man. Okay, because we're from we're from above, man. The Lord has set us up a certain way, man. We're His chosen people. You know what I mean? This is Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. Right. So we're better than you nations. You other heathen nations are better than the so-called white man. The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man is better than the so-called white man, and they're righteous. They're way more righteous. Okay, way more righteous than you'll ever be, Esau. Okay. It's just that we're in your hand right now. Anything that you see us doing, man, it's just learned behavior. Okay? It's just learned behavior from you. You have a problem with YNs and black culture and niggas and all these things, but you created niggas. So take it up with yourself. What are you gonna do, right, to stop the niggery? Because we don't like the nigga shit. We don't like to see our people killing each other. So what are you gonna do to stop this, man? This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You put drugs and guns in our communities, in the neighborhoods, in the ghettos, right? You had it to where there was redlining. Okay, when Jake wanted to get out the ghettos and these different various neighborhoods, you didn't want Jake. You didn't want Jake in your neighborhood, right? But then you want Jake to be acting normal. You want Jake to be, why are these niggas always doing? You just wanted somebody to blame. That's what the fuck you wanted, man. Okay, we don't have to at this, and then this is the point. We don't have to prove shit to you devils anymore, man. Especially when you see the men of the Lord out in the highways and byways, man. We don't got shit to prove to you no more, man. Okay, that time there is done, man. That's why they want to shut down the internet. And when they do, good riddance, man. Cause we're not gonna be teaching this word anymore, man. And that's how we know we're at the end. Okay, we don't care. Cause we're just doing our job. We're just messengers telling the truth. There's too much truth, and that's why you guys want to shut down the internet. It is what it is. No big deal. We'll keep it moving. You know what I mean? We'll maneuver. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get around through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right. You want to antagonize Jake? You have a very antagonizing spirit. All right, Jake trying to make a way for himself. You always have to remind him that he's just a nigga. He's doing, here it is, he has as much merit as you, if not more. You went to school for certain shit. Not to say it matters. I'm just saying, for example, he has the experience, he has the expertise, he has the wisdom and knowledge of a certain trade that he's doing. All right, or whatever profession that he's in. And, you always had to do something to remind him that he's a nigga. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of you niggas in that realm, you want to make it high up and all these stupid shit. Esau always got to do something to prove that he's one up over you, especially you boule niggas, man. All right, you might want to fuck your wife. All right, you have to agree for him to fuck your wife, so you can get that promotion. All right, or he has to pop you, or you have to pop his wife. You have to do wife swapping or whatever. You have to pop his wife. He has to watch. Just so you can get a promotion in this world, man. So you can be looked upon as that piece of shit that he thinks you are. Look at this piece of shit sinning against his power. All right, he's committing adultery. He's popping my wife in front of me. He's committing homosexuality. Right? He's pimping out his wife. All right, Esau gets off on that. He's like, okay, now I can trust him. Now I can trust this nigga. This monkey, right? That's how Esau gets down, man. In this world, you in a constant state of always trying to prove to these devils, man. To hell with that, man. To hell with you too. That's why a lot of our people gotta go, man. Cause they're in league with this devil, man. They give in. They give in to this way of life as if it's the end all be all, man. This is Ezekiel 35:4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. All right. talking to you Edomites, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So there was a time when they could have eased up on us, you know what I mean? But they didn't. You see what I'm saying? The time, you know, where we could have just let us be and let us just flourish. We pay our taxes unto you. No, but you had to still keep your foot on our necks. You know what I mean? But it had to be that way, so we know who the devil was, and we could hate you in the kingdom, man. Rightfully so. Okay? Because we hate you devils, man. With a perfect hatred. Alright? Because you hate us. But just our hate is not the same as your hate, man. Because our hate doesn't lead to us killing you devils, man. Your hate does. Your hate leads to killing us. Why? Why? Because we have the birthright, man. That's really what it comes down to. And in your mind, you think that by killing us, get the niggers, kill the nigger, or get them the black jobs, or whatever the fuck, keeping us at the bottom or whatever. You think by doing that, right? You know that we're gonna be inferior forever under you. You know. But that's not the case, man. Jacob is rising up, man. The Israelites are rising up. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I'll prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. All right. And that's Mount Seir is going into, really spiritually America, but wherever the rest of you Edomites dwell, anywhere your Edomite strongholds are, man. But America being your chief city right now. Okay? A lot of you Edomites, you're getting your, worldwide are getting your boldness from America. You're seeing how the so-called white man is moving in America, and you're getting your boldness from that. You're getting roused up from that. You get what I'm trying to say? This is Habakkuk 2:15. Woe, which means destruction, unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou layest on their nakedness. Right? That's exactly what you devils did, man. You polluted the minds of our people. All right? Whether it be physically, you got them drunk physically or spiritually. All right, to where they're hooked on all type of drugs. All right, they're hooked up onto all type of philosophies and wines, confusion. Basically to say, look at the wickedness, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. That's basically what I was saying when they're going into the wife swapping and all that shit. The cucking, the Esau doing the cucking and all that weird shit. You know, because that's all wickedness, man. But Esau presented to you as in, you know, you can have the house, the wife, the kids, the white picket fence, right? That's all, but behind all that is wickedness, man. The sacrifice, the ritual that you had to do to maintain all of that or receive all of these things, man. Okay. So thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also. Let thy foreskin be uncovered. All right. So your wickedness, your shame. All right, Esau. Because that's exactly what's happening, man. Because the prophets are out here. We're warning our people. We're letting them know. We're reminding them who the devil is, what the devil did. Okay, and what he does. Who he, you know what I'm saying? His character traits. How to spot him. How to be privy to him. You know what I mean? How to get one up on him. Because this truth gives you that one up on him, man. Okay. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's right. Because you like to boast in all your quote unquote accomplishments, man, but really, man, that time has come to an end. All right, and you're seeing the shame of this guy's kingdom, man. It's really going down, man. The morale, and everybody's on edge, man. Everybody's on edge, and the morale of this place is pretty much done. You know, and you gotta watch out for these people that are on edge. A lot of people are losing their jobs. Okay, you know, they're ready to lose it. They don't have any money. Right, they'll crash out on you, man. So even for brothers, man, just stay away from these people as best as possible, man. You know, let these people have it because this is all they have. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let these people have it because this is all they have. They want to win a little argument, right? They want to cut you off in traffic. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? You just gotta let these people have it, man. Let these people have one-sided beef against you. Until somebody say something to you, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? These people just mad at you for whatever reason. You know? You go to you go into the store, right? You want to cash out. They're giving you attitude. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? But whatever. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? These heathens, right? They have this preconceived notion about you. Let them, fuck it. Let them have it, man. You know? Just put a curse on them. You keep it moving, man. Until they say something, it ain't nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? If they say something, then you could pop out, whatever. Say, what's up? If they say something, say, what's up? You know what I mean? Do with that information as you will. You know what I mean? But fuck it, man. You know? To hell with these people. Alright? Every day I say that. To hell with these people, man. These wicked people out here. You know? The wicked, for Psalm 10 and 2, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices they have imagined. Okay, I just wanted to get that, you know. Don't really want, you know. But with that, you know, I'm not going to go in too long on this. Lord will, you're edified. I'll say shalom. And to the next one.